Hey, Mrparka here to review one from Wild Eye Films. This is about to be released in, I believe, within the month or next month. This is Long Live the Dead, a zombie anthology. This has 5 short zombie films on it. Essentially, these all follow a similar plot. A pair of girls, most of the time, either hanging out or doing something and taking photographs, or actually at work doing their job, end up stumbling across the beginning of a zombie apocalypse. At least 4 of them, and one is sort of a magical, supernatural touch to it. But the acting's not horrible in this. Sometimes the acting's pretty decent. The camera work's not bad either. Some of the stories are alright, but this movie I couldn't get into for the sole fact that all the zombies, the main zombies, are just in mask. And, not amazing, not even background Day of the Dead mask, just kind of like one mask that goes over, and you can tell it's a mask. It's just strange because the person will be alive and be a zombie, and then all of a sudden it's just like, sometimes it even looks like just an old man mask. They'll be alive, and then all of a sudden they're just this bald, grotesque zombie. One of the shorts actually, had the guy's mouth sticking out, and it wasn't even trying to be covered. I don't know. I just thought the movie looked a lot more professional, and seemingly more professional than that, just to go really lazy on, some of the special effects.
This can't be happening right now.
Sure is strong, isn't he?
Oh, shit.
There's some bad CGI splatter in here, of course, but there's a couple decent effects of a bite here and there afterwards. But the zombie makeup really destroyed this movie for me. The first short, like I said, it's just 2 girls hanging out, and a zombie stumbles in, a couple of them, and they have to fight them. They look like they're an old man mask. The second story follows a girl out taking photography. This is in black and white. This is probably the strongest story of the bunch because the zombie is creeping on them, hiding behind the cemetery and stuff like that. It creates kind of like a stalker-ish type vibe, and I thought they did that well because the zombie's not in sight that much. He's not that distracting, but again, pretty much the same couple masks are used in all 5 shorts.
Whoa. Chris just texted and now he's saying that zombies are attacking the campus and we need to get to safety soon.
So he wants us to run head on into danger? Nice.
Maybe he needs us to protect him.
Elizabeth Short.
Black Dahlia. Cool. So, do you think both halves are in the coffin?
Duh. The police did find both. Did you see that?
See what?
I think someone's there.
Well, if there is someone there, then we should not be approaching them. Shh. Now you're shushing me?
That one's not too bad. I think that one's probably the one worth watching the most, is the second one. The third one follows as a kind of the mystical element to it, and that is similar to the second one. These 3 kind of, this reporter goes out with a couple of girls, and there's at this weird historical place where the mayor, I believe, disappeared, and they kind of stumble onto what happened, and there's some links to the past in the group. I do like the idea of that one. Again, there's some, computer-generated stuff that didn't look too good, and every time this kind of fog appears out of nowhere when the zombie's going to come, and I believe that is CGI. At least part of it is CGI. That one's not entirely horrible, but not anything amazing either. The fourth one actually has the best dialogue, I think. There's one girl who's obsessed with zombie apocalypse, 2 girls hanging out, and a zombie again attacks their house. Very similar to the first one, actually probably almost the same story, but this girl has a lot of, zombie references in here. Although one of her references was wrong. I believe she said that Burt Reynolds' zombie getting shot was in Land of the Dead. That's in the Dawn of the Dead remake. I'm sorry I nitpicked that, but I noticed. Everything else else was pretty funny how she was saying all these things. Even when she was in terrible peril, she'd be like, grab the guitar and play it like Dance of the Dead, which, you know, is really funny and actually kind of cute in a way.
I mean, everyone knows the part. You walk slowly, moan, groan, and not completely boring. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, I'm training to become a doctor.
Well, I am.
Don't give me one of your theories. And as for boring, how could you possibly call zombies boring?
Oh, God.
How could you call Day of the Dead boring? Or shooting a Burt Reynolds zombie dead in Land of the Dead? Or even Dance of the Dead with the guitar scene in the garage? Zombies are anything but boring. They're fun, they know what they're doing, and they're smarter than we are.
I enjoyed watching that one as well, but again, the zombies, this is the zombie one where the guy, essentially, his mouth was showing. He was just, I'm not sure if these are even zombie masks or painted old man mask at points, but it's not passable. I know maybe it's kind of going for the B-movie element, but even then I don't think it's passable. And the fifth story is one about, this one kind of has like a crime vibe, almost like a Quentin Tarantino type deal, where a guy shows up, the girl's boyfriend, and he's hurt, and it's told a little bit out of order, and he's hurt, he says he got in a fight, and he dies, and of course, on the way to take him somewhere, he turns into a zombie and attacks. So if this sounds like it's something you'd enjoy, again, they're very all similar shorts on here. There's a couple, I do appreciate some of the acting. I thought that, like I said, maybe the acting and, you know, the actual shooting and stuff like that was better than, so much better than like the effects or what they were going for. I don't really think they had that much effects to work with. Like there's a couple afterbites that are good, so I don't understand why they use the mask, because they look kind of like you know, some of the really far background zombies in Day of the Dead or something like that with just the mask on. I'm not sure why they didn't just paint the guy around his mouth, so probably because they wanted him to bite. But regardless, I can't really recommend this one. I might show some clips in here, and if it sounds like it's up your alley, you know, I mean, that's why people don't always agree on things. So some people may enjoy this, some people may not. But I like the idea that it kind of follows the theme that there's two girls, and each of them, most of the part, there's one with three, but you know, I think that's kind of a cool element, but a lot of it kind of seemed like the same story over and over again. But that is Long Live the Dead. If this sounds like it's up your alley, it's from Wild Eye Pictures, and there'll be a date when it's going to be released below. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.